So in this scenario, the masculine is definitely keeping his or her cards close to their chest right now, okay? Not really wanting to reveal their next steps, what they have in mind. But I can definitely tell you that they're wanting to use this to their advantage. Okay, the divine masculine is definitely wanting to use whatever's been knocked down and dusted, to kind of like recreate something. I feel like the masculine energy right now is really wanting to recreate something, wanting to kind of bounce back from whatever has fell apart. But this card is really speaking to me here with the divine masculine. I mean, look at the smoke, look at the ashes, look at the debris, but yet there's butterflies. Yet in the midst of the chaos there is butterflies, and there's this energy here of bliss and things coming together. So most definitely I do feel like the masculine right now is in a metamorphosis, and I think wants to move forward. The Chariot, yeah, with the Wheel. We have the Chariot and the Wheel back to back. So make no mistake, the masculine is wanting to have this opulent life within his soul, his or her soul, to be happy with the feminine. That's what I really feel here. This is like a comeback of the divine masculine. That's what it feels like to me. The divine masculine is trying to, I feel, have a comeback, and is wanting to, I feel like redeem themselves, okay? So they're hoping that success is going to come through. I feel like they could be working very hard right now. They're hoping that success does come through. They're hoping that their effort and their offer will be good enough. That's what I do feel very strongly here. And the Wheel, okay, the card says delays are over, unexpected good luck, a new car or travel. So this actually could speak to actual transportation, okay? Wow, because we have a Chariot and the Wheel. So both cards in this deck speak to transportation, which is pretty rare to see within the cards in the description, Not every deck has that, talking about a car or showing like actual, movement. A lot of times it's just the traditional Chariot symbol, but it doesn't always say, in detail what kind of transportation. The 3D object, right? So for those who resonate with that, or plane, I'm hearing plane travel, or, a long distance trip could be involved here for a lot of you with your masculine. I am feeling this as well, okay? So this looks very, very positive to me. I like what I'm seeing here. In terms of the energy, I like the energy in the cards with the 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, the Emperor. The Emperor is divine masculine, there it is, and the 6 of Pentacles. So this is all a fantasy. Right now what I want to say is this is literally all fantasy, okay, in the divine masculine's head. They're fantasizing about this, to keep it blunt, okay? They're fantasizing about being able to just rush to your aid and be around you and have this family and everything's perfect. But I do feel like on the flip side, in reality, it's really the Tower, okay? In reality, it's really a moment of reorganizing and re-strategizing and really thinking about the future. So this is just more of an energy I'm seeing here with the divine masculine and feminine of looking towards the future. Let's see how the feminine's feeling right now. Let's see how the feminine's feeling towards the masculine. Let's see. How is a feminine feeling towards the masculine right now? Let's see some fresh cards here. 6 of Cups. Okay, nostalgia. So the feminine is feeling nostalgia, kind of looking back, fun, thinking about the past. I feel almost kind of feeling sad You know, a little bit of a tinge of sadness here. Like, oh, you know, those memories were so nice. Ace of Cups. This could be a new beginning, a new person, a new relationship with the Eight of Swords. Yeah, feeling trapped between the past and the future. So the feminine energy with the regards to the masculine is feeling trapped between the future and the past. And I feel like the feminine is trying to see, you know, is this masculine in the future, or is this just a thing where it's in the past? You see how she's looking at the painting? You know, kind of like, oh, you know, this picture is so sweet, but, you know, that was then, this is now. You know, it's that kind of energy. And how is the masculine feeling? Beautiful energy there, though, feminine. Oh, we have the King of Pentacles. So wanting to prove, yeah, Knight of Cups. Okay, so the masculine with the Four of Swords. So the masculine energy towards the feminine is like wanting to prove, really wanting to prove their greatness. But right now with the Four of Swords energy, they're not really moving forward. See, like I said, it's all a fantasy. The Wheel and the Chariot, they're fantasizing. They're fantasizing. It's in their mind. It's not manifested yet. The wheels are spinning, right? The wheels are spinning. It feels like they're kind of revving up the engine, so to speak, like trying to kind of get themselves ready to like relaunch back in the feminine's direction. So, if you are feeling that energy, that's why, because it looks like they are trying to get themselves positioned to launch towards you. But the reality is with the Four of Swords that right now they're resting, they're feeling kind of stuck and down. So it's kind of similar between the feminine and the masculine energy. I think it's pretty equal. It's pretty equal. What is the masculine fantasizing about? Like in general, what is the masculine fantasizing about? Let's see. The Temperance, the Four of Pentacles, the Death card, Strength reverse, and the Sun reverse. Okay. The Hangman at the bottom of the deck, the Hangman reverse. Okay. So what the masculine is daydreaming about or thinking about is how there's no balance in this connection right now. They see that there's holes that have been punctured within the connection, within the relationship. They feel like things are not equal. See the balance, like they want to restore balance. So they feel like things are not equal. They feel like if they come back or if they, you know, try to offer something, they feel like it's not equal. Okay, so they do feel like it's over. So for a lot of masculines, they do acknowledge that this is over, but they still want to come back around. With the Hangman reverse, it shows me that they're not totally done with you. They're not totally done with the connection, but they do acknowledge that this could be over for now. That's what I'm feeling for the collective, to be honest with you, throughout the reading. Is there is an energy here of feeling like things are not balanced, things are not totally equal and fair. So maybe this downtime in this tower is making the divine masculine feel like, wow, you know, things are not really fair. You know, maybe I could have given more, maybe I could have said more, you know, but they didn't. So for your masculine, if you can resonate, or if you're divine masculine watching, if you can resonate, it definitely feels like you're realizing that things were not fair, okay? And you want to come back around, but you don't think that it's the right time. And what is the feminine fantasizing about? What does the feminine feel right now? What does the feminine feel right now? What is the feminine, fantasizing about? Hangman reverse, Chariot, moving forward with their plans, the Sun so interesting. The masculine had the Sun reverse and the feminine has the Sun upright. So let's pull two more and I'll tell you what I'm seeing here for the feminine. Six of Cups again. This isn't the nostalgia. So the feminine is with the moon. Okay, so the feminine feels like there's secrets. There's still secrets there. You know, the feminine is not really feeling 100% confident that the truth is 100% out, that they're out of the woods. You know, I feel like the feminine is sort of assuming that there's going to be another tower moment to come, which may or may not be true. You know, no one knows. That's just a feeling. Could be a water sign with a King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Yes, so the feminine feels like there's going to be a storm ahead, for sure. The feminine feels like there's going to be more problems ahead. Still keeping very positive, though. The feminine's energy is very, very positive, very, very upbeat, you know, thinking that things can get better for themselves, for their own life, their own well-being. Like, the feminine does feel like, you know, things can get better for themselves, okay? It's not really about being in a relationship per se. This just feels like it's more so speaking to them taking care of themselves, okay? Now, how is a karmic seeing the situation between the feminine and the masculine? And a lot of cards for the feminine, and these cards, the couple is very close. This couple's very close. This couple's very close. So there's a repeating energy here with the feminine, with probably fantasizing about old memories, but it's just a memory, you know. But honoring the memories that you guys shared, but that's basically it. So how is a karmic seeing the masculine and the feminine right now? Knave of Swords. How is the karmic seeing the masculine and feminine? Seven of Pentacles. So the karmic feels like there's been a lot invested. Can feel the distance. I feel like people around you, feminine and masculine, like they could see that they could see the pain. Like, people around you both are seeing that there is a lot of distance. And it's painful. It's like, it doesn't have to be this way, but it is this way. You know, the karmic and people around you two are seeing that you both are trying to cope the best way you can without each other. Sadness. I'm hearing sadness. Yes, the karmic and people around you are feeling sadness. They feel like you're sad. This feels more masculine to me. Like, people around the masculine, people feel like the masculine is very sad. Incomplete. I'm hearing the word incomplete. For the feminine, it feels more bright. It feels more upbeat, to be honest with you. Like, the feminine energy feels more of like, you know, I'm solo and I'm just enjoying it, you know, or if they are in a new relationship, it's like they're enjoying whatever company the feminine is getting. The feminine is enjoying it, whether it's their own company or the company of a new lover. I feel like the feminine is enjoying this. But I do feel the masculine is more this energy, and the feminine is this energy, and the masculine is more this energy. You know, more subdued, still very sensual, but just more like sad. You know, it's more of a sad energy. What does the divine masculine's friends and family think right now about the situation, or what they're feeling from the masculine in regards to the situation? What is the masculine's friends and family thinking right now? The High Priestess. Okay, so they see the masculine right now doing a lot of thinking, spinning their wheels, thinking. The Four of Swords. You pulled the Four of Swords earlier. So people around the masculine feel like they're really thinking a lot about what they did wrong, or what they failed to do, or what opportunities they failed to take and embrace when they could. Okay? Let's get two more for that. Friends and family for the divine masculine. The Star. So they see the masculine wanting to step into a high position, promotion, more money, success. Kind of gives me like loner vibes, like maybe just, you know, things are going to be upswinging for the masculine, but they still feel alone, or maybe they're complaining about the lack of companionship or the lack of trustworthy allies around them, is what I'm feeling. The World, yeah, travel, Ace of Wands, relationship. Okay, so they feel like they want, so people around the divine masculine right now, they feel like the masculine is wanting this happy home, this future, this bliss, the tower again. So they feel like the masculine is wanting to have this, once again, the same woman. It's the same woman in both illustrations, wanting to have some kind of fulfillment, but not being able to like really achieve it is what I'm getting. Like people around the masculine feel like they want to achieve certain things, but they don't really know how to really grasp it and get it. A lot of thinking, just thinking, but not a lot of action. Yeah, Seven of Cups, options. People around the masculine think they have a lot of options. Professionally, at work, could be romantic as well. Okay, Seven of Cups, Two of Swords, yeah. A lot of options. So people around the masculine are seeing that the masculine is confused. Yes, see, confused, stuck, but wishing upon a star, you know, really wishing upon a star. Could be having insomnia, staying up at night, you know. If your masculine writes music, this person's up at night writing music. If this person's like an artist or a model, I'm hearing a model. If your divine masculine is a model, or you're a model, like you both are very attractive, I see in this card. Like, I don't know, they're up at night, like really, really working hard. They're working hard on something. This masculine's working hard on something that I feel is to do with their hands, like either building or painting or writing, or very creative here. Ten of Pentacles, yes. So they're focusing on the future. See, the masculine is so stuck in their head because they have plans for the future and they want to manifest this. So people around the masculine are seeing that they want to manifest this badly. People are seeing the masculine as very driven, but sad, kind of a loner energy, but still working very hard, you know, daydreaming, fantasizing about you, but still working very hard in the 3D to manifest what they want to manifest. Excuse me, that incense is too strong. Not incense, excuse me, that spray thing, it's annoying me. Okay. So people around the masculine are seeing them as abundance, becoming more abundant. If they're not abundant right now, they're going to be, because with the High Priestess and the Ten of Pentacles, this also could symbolize a masculine tapping in more into the feminine energy. Okay, like using their energy to manifest. Like I'm hearing the phrase wield and yield manifesting, like being able to spin something in their favor. So this is like manifestation vibes. How about the feminine? Okay, what are the friends and family of the feminine feeling right now about their situation? Oh, the Fool, a new beginning. Yeah. So people around the feminine feel like they're going in a different direction. So that this could have been a breakup, this could have been a separation, like a final separation. Maybe you block the masculine. You could have blocked the masculine with the High Priestess and the World. So you both have a similar card. See, like I said, the masculine and feminine have similar cards for this energy update reading. Yeah, Seven of Swords. Okay. Kind of bitter, a little bit bitter. Four of Cups, kind of down, too harsh in themselves. Six of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, the Knave of, okay, Ten of Wands. Feeling burdened. So people see the feminine in regards to the situation, they see this as the feminine's was burdened by something that was to do with love. With the Six of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, yeah, they feel like the feminine was boggled down and is now going in a different direction. They were upset about something to do with the masculine or whatever before, but now they're like going in a different direction. I'm hearing someone say, I swore I would never talk to that person again. I just heard that. So maybe the feminine is telling people that they're not going to talk to this person again. They're not going to talk to the masculine again. I don't know. Soulmate. Okay, so this could be about manifesting a soulmate. See, so the energy is quite similar but different, but the way the energy is manifesting is totally different. You see, the feminine is feeling like the masculine was codependent. Okay, and it was a burden. The Ten of Wands. It was a lot of burden. You know? Yes, they had to cut something loose. They had to cut something loose. Look at that big pair of scissors. They had to cut something off in order to be free again. So like I said, the feminine could actually be single or is just riding solo away from this connection. Like just going in a different direction, using their intuition and going towards a soulmate. They could find a new lover along the way, a new person along the way. Of being free from whatever was chaining them down to whatever, not necessarily the masculine, yeah, past life relationship, not necessarily the masculine. It could just be that the feminine was feeling tied down to something. You see what I'm saying? Could have been anything, you know, where they live, a job, a way of life, a thought process, and now it's like this is changing. So people around the feminine see this change. They're seeing the feminine change for the better. And going in a different direction away from this burden. There was a heavy burden. And people are realizing now that the feminine has just released this burden. Has just kind of given it up. Like tossed it off their back. And is wanting to go in a different direction. Prince of Wands, Princess of Swords, Princess of Cups, the Lovers, and the Three of Cups reversed. So that the burden was a third party. Simple as Three of Cups reverse. Yes, the burden was a third party. People around the feminine believe that this burden was because of a third party, and the feminine has accepted and has moved away from that. Cards are spot on. Good cards, good cards. Okay, let's see what the advice is. What is the advice? Okay, what is the advice? So the advice is to seek justice. Whatever you feel is justice, you need to follow up with. That's what I'm hearing. Seek justice. Okay, if you want an explanation, if you want an apology, if you want to go to a better paying job, you want to move to a certain location, you want to plan to launch something, it's talking about getting what's yours, you know, manifesting what you want and not waiting for someone to give it to you, just going out and actually doing it yourself. Okay. All right, beautiful. Thank you all for watching. Feel free to subscribe. I hope you all got some confirmation in regards with the cards with this reading. Of course, whatever messages you heard in this video, please take what applies, leave the rest. Feel free to subscribe and check out the links below, okay? Much love to you all. Bye.